Okay guys, for those of you a little stuck on finding the volume of a figure when you have more than more than two rectangular prisms together, this is kind of how you do it. All right, so we'll try to help you out. So in your homework, this is number 2. You had to find the total volume of the area. So the first thing you need to do is figure out, well, choose either one. I'm going to choose the bottom one because I think it has all my numbers. So that means I need to find the volume for this bottom figure, and I need to find the volume of this top figure. So this is going to be figure 1, which is the bottom. This is going to be figure 2. And once I find the area for both, then I need to add those two numbers together to find the total area for the whole thing. So we know the volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals length times width times height. And so on this one, looks like the length is 18 times the width is 6. It looks like the height is 4. And on the top figure, let's see, the length looks like it's 6. Looks like, ooh, we don't know how wide it is, do we? Yeah, actually we do. See the 6 here? This is equal to the opposite sides are equal, which then tells me that from here to here is 6, which is the same as this length, which is 6, which means if I means the opposite side of this angle is, that line is the same as also 6. So that means that the width is 6. It looks like the height on this one is 15. And then you just go ahead and you solve. Let's see, 6 times 8 is 48, carry a 4, I got 108 times 4. 4 times 8 is 32, carry a 3, I got 432 on this one. And on this one, let's see, 15 times 6, 45, that's 30, carry a 3, I got 90 times 6, that's 54 plus an extra 0 there. Okay, so now I got my volume for each one. Now I put those together, 540 plus 432. I got 972 millimeters cubed, or you can write that as 972 cubic millimeters. Sorry if you couldn't see that last part, I apologize. You're probably yelling at me right now, right? Mr. Lopez, I can't see. So all I did was I got my 432 and my 540, the volumes for each figure. So this figure right here, the volume is 432. The volume for the top figure is 540. But the question is not how much is each one. The question was, what's the total volume? Well, now I need to add these two together to find out what's the total volume. Okay, let's try another one. Sorry, my printer was running out of ink. Can you tell? All right. Let's try this one then. So we have two figures here. And let's see, you can decide whichever one you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do that. So I'm going to find this bottom figure and then this top figure separately. So my bottom figure is going to be figure number 1. My top figure is going to be figure number 2. So I need to find the area for the volume for each, okay? So in the bottom, looks like length, width times height. Looks like my length is 10. The width across, ooh, it doesn't tell me, but I can figure it out. I know that this is 5 from here to here, which means the opposite side, which is in here, you can't quite see it, but it's inside, is also 5, which means the opposite of that one is this one, which means this one is also 5. Ooh, I know it's a little tricky there, but you can get it. And it tells me that here the height is 8. Figure number 2, length times width times height. So let's get the top figure. It's 14 is the length. Looks like the width is 5. What's the height? Well, I know it's not 12. 12 is from here to here. But I just want to know from here to there. But look over here. It tells me that from here to here is 8. That means from here to here is 8. So I know the whole thing is 12. Well, how much more do you need to get to 12? Well, let's see. If this is 8, how much does that have to be? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 4 more. So it tells me that the height of this one is 4. Did I figure that out? You have to kind of figure, you have to think a little bit here. So the volume on this one, it's going to be 10 times 40 So the volume of this one is 400. The volume of this shape, 5 times 4 is 20. So volume on this one is, let's see, 14, 280, right? Because, right, double that. So it looks like the volume on this one is, now you add the 400 and the 280. I got 680 cubic feet, or 680 cubic feet if you want to write it out. Okay. All right, hope that helps a little bit, and good luck on the rest of your problems, guys. Have a wonderful day.